Hi there, my friend and fellow trader. Will here over to fxace.com, and I am back again with my favorite Forex trading setup for the week ahead. In this video, I'm going to go over the setup, and I'm actually the first thing I'm going to do is go over last week's trade, which is still valid, which was in the Euro GDP. It did go as expected. We got the entry trigger, but it was late in the week. Okay, so first off, we're going to go over that. If you're new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. So let's get into the video. I do have a little bit of a food poisoning, so just bear with me. I ate something bad last night in Bali here, so please bear with me when I'm making the video here. Okay, so first off, we're going to look at the Euro GDP. It was the position that we talked about in last week's video. You can go to my channel and see the video for yourself. Okay. We were at this weekly area here as we discussed last week. Okay. And if we look at the daily charts, last week we did this was the last Friday candle here. Okay, like I said last week's video, I said I expected it to maybe break out of this high here, pop up, and then come back down inside. That's exactly what it did. If we look at the 4-hour chart, it's come right back down to the bottom of that range that I talked about last week, and it is still valid. I do still expect this to rally to the upside. Okay, we will see in the week ahead. Okay, if you look at the higher time frames, longer term, like I said last week, I do expect this to come down towards definitely this area here, which is the support kind of area here in the monthly charts, which is around the 78 or 79 area. Okay, would be a good target. If this low gets taken out at 82.7, okay, if we get a close below this low, I do think this will drop pretty quickly down towards here. Short term, remember my trades are last anywhere from 1 to 5 days. I do expect it to maybe pop back up. Okay, so it is still valid. I'm still in this trade, and I will hold it again. So let's get into this week's trading setup. Okay, it is on the British pound Kiwi. Okay, it has been absolutely pumping higher. Okay, the past 3 months, literally it's went nearly 1800 pips. Okay, and we are approaching a critical area. Okay, I did take this last week. I had 2 stop outs and 1 nice trade on a daily position. Or weekly position got stopped out. Okay, as I was looking to trade this zone here. Okay, it broke out out of there last week. Towards the end of the week, we got stopped out on the Friday, but we actually got a good day trade on the Thursday. Okay, so personally, I'm liking this position. Okay, 205 is a nice target for it. Just move these zones at the minute. If we look at the monthly chart, we are at this critical monthly area here. Okay, where price is coming up to now. Okay, after breaking out of this high here, we're coming into this area here. Okay, if you don't know the way I trade, I look at the higher time frames. I analyze the higher time frames, looking for higher time frame institutional buy sell, support and resistance, supply and demand, whatever we want to call them. Just areas in the chart where the bigger players are likely to be coming into the market and trading. Okay, the easiest way to tell this is on the higher time frames. Okay, and no matter what type of trading you're doing, intraday, scalping, you always want to kind of know where you are in the bigger picture. Okay, because it can help you in whatever type of trading you do. Okay, so you can see this kind of where we are now. 205 was hit on Friday, and we got a big rejection at 205. Okay, I am expecting this to drop down this week. Okay, I'm going to enter this at 205, our first divergence signal that happens on the lower time frame charts. Okay, you can see this area here, this weekly area here, the cause was actually the start of the move this leg down here, okay? And we're rallying straight up into that, okay? And this, it does look like a good resistance. If we look at the SR Pro dashboard, and we'll stick this on the monthly support and resistance areas, okay? You can see 205 is a higher time frame support and resistance area. This is an institutional area where I'd be saying that we'll be getting a sell off here this week. Okay, back to the charts. You can see it's very overextended. We've got this last push in on Friday up towards the 205 area, and lower time frames I haven't started to see as it was approaching this area. This is why I was looking to trade this last week. You can see as it was approaching, just let me draw this high here that it broke out of last week, and we'll just zoom in. Okay, if you look at the 4-hour charts, as it was approaching this area, we were starting to get divergence signals. So to me, it was a good signal. And you can see as it hit that area, we got the sell off. This was actually the day trade we got on Thursday. Okay, and you can see kind of we got one last push up, I think, into 205 and area on Friday, and I think this will sell off next week to the downside. Okay, so I'll probably enter this at 205 or first divergence signal that happens on the 4-hour or daily chart. Okay, I will be very cautious on Monday morning. Okay, because we could get a gap up a little bit higher before falling down. So I'll look for that to happen also. Okay, it is a good signal. We're at a good area. You can see we're at a strong resistance area. Okay, monthly sell zone. Okay, weekly sell zone here. You can actually more or less say this is the sell zone here. Okay, where we are now. And if we look at the higher time frame, my SR Pro dashboard, okay, on the monthly charts, we are at a higher time frame, more or less at a higher time frame resistance area. Okay, so like I said in previous videos, when it's coming up into areas of interest, I do like it when it rallies up like this. Okay, because that indicates there's going to be a strong sell-off. Okay, so I'm expecting a strong sell-off next week on the British pound Kiwi. And let me just tell you the actual setup, what I'm looking at. Okay, so here we go. It's sell. Remember, trade at your own risk. This is just what I'm doing. British pound Kiwi at 2005 or first divergence signal on the 4-hour or daily charts. If you haven't got this indicator yet, you can simply email me at will@fxas.com, and I will actually give you this indicator absolutely free, the MACD divergence indicator. Okay, stop loss is going to be 130 pips. And again, even if this does stop me out and it does go higher, I will re-enter this higher up as it is a good setup. You can see we're at these higher time frame areas. Price is well overextended, and I do expect a big sell-off. It could be anywhere 400 to 500 pips when this drops. Okay, these pairs do drop fast, and just based on the price action at the end of last week into the higher time frame resistance area, I do expect a hard sell-off early next week. Okay, so stop loss will be 206,300. Take profit. Okay, we're going to go just at 2. I'm going to show you that in a minute. It is the last high that was broken out of at 2. Probably will go lower and break even. Break even price is simple. When price drops to this price, which is going to be 204, you simply close 50% of your position and move your stop loss to your entry price, which will be 205. Break even price. That means you're locking in profit. Even at 204. Okay. Let's pause this video. There's someone at my door here. Okay, so you can pause your video. You can write this down. Again, always trade at your own risk. This is just what I'm doing. Write that down, and yeah, so that's the trade up setup for this week. Like I said, 204 is going to be a good target, which is kind of the last area where it broke out of on the weekly charts here. Okay, the last resistance. Okay, round about here, which is round about the 2 area, which will be a good, nice round number for a nice target. Okay, so again, just be cautious of early Asian markets this week. Okay, we could get a spike up early Monday morning. We will see. Or we could get a spike down. So that's the setup. Great setup for the week ahead. As always, trade at your own risk. If you want to get access to my full list of trading setups, or join my Done For You Trade copy service where I actually place the trades for you, simply click the links below in the description area of this video. Any questions, let me know at will@thefxace.com, and have a fantastic trading week. And yeah, see you on the next video.